Hello writers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This will hopefully become a video outlet with all things writing and all things grammar, or including all things writing and grammar. It is a perfect time to bring it back because, as we all know, we're living in a strange time, I'll say, where we have a little bit of extra time at home for a lot of us. So it is my desire to bring some valuable content while we are consuming more and more online. So I want to definitely help out my aspiring authors, those who may have more time to write, as well as students. Students are at home too a lot more these days, and I thought I'd come in as a retired English teacher, somewhat retired, to give out some fresh English content. Now, this is a disclaimer. I believe in having or teaching in a condensed way, meaning the information that I'm going to present will be condensed. It will be packaged in a sense or in a way that is very, very digestible. So I'll do most of the research, gather all of the data, all of the info, and then present it in a way that is a little bit easier to consume, I'm hoping. That being said, it is not the end-all be-all of said topic. For this topic today, we're going to talk about grammar and why it's necessary. There's so much more to this topic. There's so much more to just grammar in general, but because my goal is to break things down in a condensed way, a digestible way, know that you need to do your own Googles. So parents, if you're watching this with your children, explore the topic a little bit more. Okay, so I just had to get that out of the way because I want you to know that I'm not here to do teach. So we're gonna save that for your teachers in the classroom. I'm just here to give you guys something to think about while you are possibly at home or at work, or I don't think a lot of us are at work, but while you're at home learning. This is just something to add to your learning, okay? And it's also something to inspire more learning. This is a nugget, per se, okay? It's a nugget. And also excuse the glare in my glasses. I haven't figured out how to work lighting and things, but the goal for this year is progress over perfection. So, now, why did I choose to come back to this YouTube series with the topic of grammar and why it's necessary? Well, I believe in starting from the bottom or just starting from the basics. And before we even go into written communication as a whole, because it's definitely important now, I think that it's also important that we sometimes just start from point A. Okay, guys, we live in the information age, meaning that people are looking more toward computers and media and information technology in general for everyday functioning. People are writing more books, engaging in more social media content, writing more online posts. It just really speaks to the fact that words aren't going anywhere. Words still matter. That being said, there's an emphasis, in my opinion, on written communication, especially in today's time, okay? You are not going into the classroom, at least a lot of it's not right now, but you're writing teachers, you're writing professors, those require words. Professionals, a lot of careers and industries, they're on sabbatical. Well, I wouldn't say sabbatical, but it's a quarantine type of season that we're in, so a lot of people are working remotely. That requires a lot of written communication because we are emailing. Written communication is just very, very heightened right now, and I want to really stress the importance of grammar and how it plays into communication. Let me just say that it matters. Words matter, and so does grammar. Without grammar, we wouldn't have the structure. So now that we are in this age where there's a lot of written communication taking place, people may or may not judge you by your writing skills. So it's my goal to help you feel more confident in your writing by, one, addressing the importance and the need for grammar, and to really, really let you know that you should always put your best foot forward when it comes to writing. So let's get into grammar. Grammar is basically the rules of a language. They're the rules. And we all know what happens when you don't follow the rules. Within rules, sometimes there are elements. And two elements of grammar, the rules, that I want to focus on are syntax and morphology. Now, syntax is the arrangement of words, how words are arranged. Morphology is the study of the forms of words. So how are these words formed? okay? When you combine the two elements, you basically have the essence of grammar. Without knowing how to arrange the words and how words form, you would just have a bunch of words with no meaning, a bunch of words that don't make sense, no sentences, no phrases, no expressions, just a disarray. Words in disarray. And that's why grammar is important, and that's why grammar is necessary. Now that we know that grammar is focused, or it's basically how to arrange words and how words are formed, now we can understand why it's important. Not just in the English language, standard American English, but also in any language. There are rules to all languages. It's important to also know that writing skills cannot be strengthened just by knowing the definition of grammar alone. It's wise to understand how and why grammar connects to a language in order to fully maximize its usage and bring clarity to your words. And it's my goal and my desire to do that with these little bite-sized, condensed grammar and writing videos so we can all hashtag look better in writing. So it behooves us to know how to be better written communicators and just better communicators in general. All right, guys, the next time you think about grammar, remember to think about the rules of a language. Don't break the rules, okay? Until the next video, remember to be brave, be safe, and always look better in writing. Bye, guys.